Okay, we are always in awe of your talent, right? I'm sure our children, बच्चे कुछ सीखना चाहेंगे कल की मैम से, हाँ? Acting कैसे करते हैं? किसको एक्टर बनना है? हाथ ऊपर करो. कल की you already have competition. No. Yeah, but if you could share with us some acting lessons, some acting tips, which the children can take back.
Wow, this is gonna be tough. I think acting is all about language, and all about being able to speak. अच्छे से बोलना पड़ेगा. I think as an actor, वो बहुत ज़रूरी बात है कि जो lines है, जो बोलना है, वो बहुत साफ से बोलना चाहिए. तो हम थिएटर में एक एक्सरसाइज करते हैं मुंह खोलने के लिए. इंग्लिश में वाउल्स जो है ना, A-I-E-O-U, हाँ, पता है ना? तो बहुत मतलब मुंह खुल के बात करना है. A-I-E-O-U करो.
ओके, एक मिनट. बैठ के नहीं होगा, खड़े होना चाहिए. ओके, बाहर आ जाओ. गुड. हाँ, तैयार हो?
एक साथ में करते हैं.
एक साथ, ओके. कल की मैम के साथ.
A-I-E-O-U.
पूरा मुंह. जोर से सबको सुनाई देना चाहिए. चलो. E-O-U. Fantastic. That's really wonderful. I think this is going to be a very, very special lesson. They're going to remember for the rest of their lives. Okay. ये सिर्फ A-I-E-O-U का lesson, ये acting का lesson है. Okay. किस तरह से बोलना चाहिए जब आप acting करते हैं. Okay. अब अनिल सर एक lesson सिखाएंगे. अनिल सर.
नहीं, सबसे पहले तो मेरे को lesson कालकी के स्कूल में मेरे को admission चाहिए अभी. Immediately.
आपने ही कहा था acting school कहीं भी खुल सकता है.
हाँ, वही. तो अब मैं क्या सिखाऊं यार, मुझे तो.
Sir, we all for years we've been in awe of you. Okay. I remember you when I watched Ram Lakhan. I remember you when I watched Dil Dhadakne Do. You are just ever youthful. How do you manage that, sir?
Manage that? Well, nothing. I just what do I do? I'm just happy.
Shy now. You made Anil ji shy.
But
I'm just happy.
But sir, we just celebrated World Yoga Day. Yes. I'm sure a lot of it goes into you working hard towards exercising and keeping yourself healthy and fit. I, for one, definitely need that lesson. Look at me.
Yeah, you need it.
I definitely need it. Yeah, but our children also would like to know if you could teach us maybe yoga, something in yoga.
I must ask them what they want to learn. You see, sometimes it's better that बच्चों को पूछना चाहिए. आप लोगों को क्या सीखना है? आप लोगों को क्या करना है इस वक्त? योगा करना है, एक्सरसाइज करना है या डांस करना है? क्या बताओ? क्या करना है आप लोगों को? सच्ची बोलना, झूठ नहीं बोलना. डांस करने का है या योगा करने का है या जो वर्जिश एक्सरसाइज करना है, क्या करना बताओ?
हाँ, बोलो.
क्या करना है बोलो?
They are saying डांस करना है.
डांस करना है.
Sir, known for his fantastic dancing.
अरे यार, ये गलत हो गया ना. ये अभी तेरे को बिना पैसे के डांस करना पड़ेगा.
सर, डांस में
चैरिटी के लिए कुछ भी कर सकते हैं.
डांस में भी योगा है.
अच्छा, डांस में भी योगा. चलो भाई, बच्चे लोग
चलो सामने अनिल सर के साथ डांस.
अच्छा, एक ही कंडीशन.
हाँ,
एक ही कंडीशन. कालकी जी को भी डांस करना पड़ेगा. कालकी जी भी करना पड़ेगा. हेलो एवरीबॉडी प्लीज. कालकी. या you have such a beautiful lady, girl with such a pure heart and great actress, and so she has to dance, otherwise even I need inspiration.
I'll take the mic, sir.
माइक भी ले लेगा. चलो भाई, कौन सा गाना आप लोगों के पास है? अरे एजी ओजी. अरे नहीं यार,
एजी ओजी.
जब देखो एजी ओजी यार. हाँ, और कोई गाना नहीं है? और कोई गाना है क्या? हाँ, 1 2 3. कुछ तो चेंज करो यार. ये कैमरा राइट हो. 1 2 3 तेज आपका 1 2 3.
बच्चों, आप लोग तैयार हो?
और ये सब बच्चे महाराष्ट्र के हैं. और महाराष्ट्र का 1 2 3 तो बहुत ही, ये बेसिकली मराठी ट्यून थी, मालूम है आपको? टिंग टैंग टिंग टैंग 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 टैंग. लाउड चाहिए आप लोगों को. लाउड.
मैम, मैं एक्चुअली सोच रहा था ये तो बिल्कुल क्लासरूम की तरह ही हो गया। आपने AEIOU पढ़ाया, सर ने 1 2 3 पढ़ाया। क्या सर? सर यहाँ पर है सर।
अरे मैंने बोला ना करेक्ट, ये AGUG किसको याद नहीं है, 1 2 3 सबको याद है। तो इसमें एजुकेशन भी हो गया और एंटरटेनमेंट भी हो गया।
Great. Well, I'm sure all our friends over here are waiting to ask you a few questions. But we thought let's give budding journalists of tomorrow a chance to come and ask you a few questions as well. So we've got some budding journalists, our friends over here. आइए.
कशा काय? कुठे राहतो तुम्ही?
Hello.
तू कुठे राहते?
मी अंधेरीला राहते.
अंधेरीला राहते. तू?
अंधेरी. अंधेरी.
ये सब अंधेरी से आया.
सब अंधेरी से
हाँ तू? अंधेरी.
हाँ.
आणि तू?
अंधेरी.
मैं अंधेरी शिफ्ट हो रहा हूँ.
तो अंधेरी से ही हूँ.
Great.
आप अंधेरी
तो
से
आप लोग कल्की मैम और अनिल सर से कुछ सवाल पूछना चाहते हैं?
सर, आप जब स्कूल में थे तो आपका फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट कौन सा था?
मेरा फेवरेट कोई भी नहीं था. बंक करना मेरा सबसे फेवरेट सर. मैं क्लास से भाग जाता था. सीरियसली.
लेकिन आपका फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट कोई नहीं था?
नहीं, मेरा फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट मैं बताऊं कौन सा था? हिस्ट्री मेरा फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट था. हिस्ट्री, क्योंकि उसमें ज़्यादा दिमाग यूज़ करने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती थी और उसको खाली रटता था. और मुझे हमेशा अच्छा लगता था कि पूरी हिस्ट्री जानने के लिए, हिंदुस्तान की क्या हिस्ट्री है, वर्ल्ड की क्या पूरी हिस्ट्री है, ग्रीस की क्या है, रोम की क्या है, पूरे रशिया की क्या हिस्ट्री है. तो वो हिस्ट्री से मुझे हमेशा आई वॉज वेरी मच इन पैशनेट अबाउट हिस्ट्री. तो हिस्ट्री वॉज माई फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट. और हिस्ट्री में क्या कॉपी भी अच्छी तरह कर सकता था मैं.
थोड़ा सा पीछे आ जाए. हाँ, वेरी गुड.
आप जब स्कूल में थे तो आपका फेवरेट स्पोर्ट्स कौन सा था?
मेरा फेवरेट स्पोर्ट, यू सी, बेसिकली दो स्पोर्ट थे मेरे, फुटबॉल एंड क्रिकेट. सो फुटबॉल में मैं गोलकीपर था और क्रिकेट में मैं ऑलराउंडर था. मैं बैटिंग भी करता था और बॉलिंग भी करता था.
सर, आप जब स्कूल में थे तब आपके फेवरेट टीचर कौन थे?
मेरी फेवरेट टीचर वो होती थी जो मुझे डांटती नहीं थी और जो मुझे बहुत जब मैं कोई गलती करता था तो मुझे माफ़ कर देती थी.
सर, आप जब स्कूल में थे तभी आपकी फेवरेट मेमोरी क्या थी?
मेरी फेवरेट मेमोरी ये है कि मेरे जितने भी दोस्त थे स्कूल के, वो अभी भी मेरे दोस्त हैं. फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड में मेरे जो दोस्त थे वो अभी भी मेरे दोस्त हैं. और फिर उसके बाद जो मैंने दोस्ती की अपने सब मुझे याद है. मेरे दोस्त का नाम था एलन मंडोनसा, वो एक प्रीस्ट बन गया है. देन देयर वाज एक पारसी लड़का था, उसका नाम था कुशरू बलसारा, वो बहुत तरक्की कर रहा है. और मेरे सारे दोस्त, तो ये सारी मेमोरीज जो मैंने अपने दोस्तों के साथ बिताई है. पढ़ाई हम लोग साथ में पढ़ते थे मिलजुल कर, और वो सब चीज़ें मुझे याद है. फिर हम लोग खेलते थे साथ में और मस्ती करते थे. तो ये सब चीज़ें मेरी सारी बहुत ही फेवरेट मेमोरी है.
कल्की मैडम के लिए भी कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछो. हाँ,
सर के लिए था.
सर के लिए था.
हाँ जी, पूछिए.
सर, आप भी महाराष्ट्रन है और हम भी महाराष्ट्रन है.
हाँ.
और हम सब मराठी स्कूल से आए हैं, तो आपको मराठी तो आती होगी.
हाँ, मला
थोड़ा
येते.
सा मराठी
हाँ, मराठी
बोलेंगे
येते
please?
ना. अरे मला येते मराठी. काय काय काय
काही
पूछायचं?
चालेल.
हाँ, ये रे पावसा, तुला देतो पैसा, पैसा झाला खोटा, पाऊस आला मोठा.
कल्की सब मराठी.
आपको आता है मराठी?
मैं कशा आहेस?
हाँ,
चांगली. That's about it.
चांगलं. सगळं चांगलं आहे. हाँ.
खायला.
ग्रेट. कल्की मैम के लिए कुछ सवाल?
जब आप छोटे थे तो आपको कौन सा सब्जेक्ट पसंद था?
अरे मुझे बस ये याद है कि मैथ्स बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद था. मैं मैथ्स में बहुत वीक थी.
Is that the reason you were a little hesitant to dance on 1 2 3?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's another problem I
That's
have.
हाँ, पूछो.
कल्की मैम, आप इतनी सुंदर कैसे हो?
ये तो मैं भी पूछने वाला था.
ये तो मेरी मम्मी और डैडी से पूछना पड़ेगा.
और कुछ? हाँ, एक सवाल.
आपको डांसिंग आती है ना? थोड़ा सा डांस
किया हम लोगों ने डांस.
किया.
वापस करने का?
वापस.
अरे ऐसा नाही, आज कशा काय रे, किती डान्स करायचा.
त्यांच्यासोबत केला तर थोडासा
Okay.
They're feeling left out.
अभी तो AGOG लगा
AGOG हो जाए अभी.
आप लोग सबको डांस करना है, बच्चे लोग उठो, सब लोग चलो चलो
चलो सब लोग आ जाओ, आपका ये स्पेशल डे है, हमेशा याद रहेगा.
चलो डरने का नहीं, जिंदा डांस करना.
Fantastic. Anil sir, Kalki ma'am, we can see the smiles that PNG Shiksha has managed to bring on the smiles of few of our PNG Shiksha school students today. Imagine 8 lakh students. That's what we want. 8 lakh students to be able to have great education. Just like this is a part of education, and 8 lakh students to be impacted. Your final thoughts before we share how everyone can make an impact.
I think, you know, the future of our country lies in the children, and as you know that our country has got the maximum youth power in the world today, and and of course the future generation also, which is going to come into that kind of a bracket. If they are educated, you can imagine, people say that in a few years or by 20 years it will be China and India, but if we really educate all the children, we should become, you know, the #1 country of this world.
True. Kalki?
Yeah, I just think once again that, you know, the idea that we all can help without even realizing it, and seeing where your money goes, seeing that, you know, it's helping our future and our country is a wonderful thing. So yeah, great to be here today.
Yes. There's a great line that PNG Shiksha has, which says that, you know, the only weight that a child's shoulder should be carrying is a school bag. Okay? Not the burden of anything else, not the burden of wondering where they'll get education from, but only that school bag, which is such a big symbol of great education, and the great education that PNG Shiksha is providing through its 450 schools that it's built and supported, and the 8 lakh children that it will impact. In fact, we would like to urge everyone, including our friends from the media, to pledge today that they will help children across the country get great education through PNG Shiksha. And we would like you to join us and lead us in that pledge. So we've got this board, pledge board that we have, which is symbolic of what you can do to contribute towards education in the country for the underprivileged by associating with PNG Shiksha.
The position's okay?
Yes.
Huh? The position's okay?
Kalki, if I'd like to
Huh?
like you to
Hello?
join us right here. Yes. This is a symbolic representation of our pledge towards PNG Shiksha and a pledge towards impacting more children in the country with great education. So we've got 2 of these school bags. One for you, sir. Kalki, one for you. Which says, I pledge my support to PNG Shiksha. And we would like you to stick those school bags on those children's backs. And we would like you to sign those symbolic bags as well, where we all join in pledging that we will work with PNG Shiksha to contribute towards great education for the underprivileged in the country. Thank you very much, Anil sir. Thank you very much, Kalki, for pledging your support to PNG Shiksha. In fact, we have a board similar right outside, and we'd like to urge everyone, maybe if you would tell them, they would definitely go and pledge themselves.
Please, 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 it's you know, it's a request, it's you know, and I think you all will be doing a great service to the future children and the underprivileged children of our country if you go and pledge. That will really make us happy. and of course it'll make PMG very, very happy.
Thank you very much, Anil sir. Kalki, pledge for Shiksha.
Absolutely. Please, it would be wonderful to see you guys. Everyone needs Gillette or Whisper or Pantene. So go out there and contribute the best you can. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. Well, we'll open the floor for questions. I'm sure all of you have been kind enough to ask a few questions to Anil sir and Kalki. Yes, we'd like you to join us right here. But remember, you can all... आ जाओ, आप लोग तो आज सुपरस्टार हो गए, हाँ? Anil sir, Kalki ma'am, we'd like you to join us right here. And if you have your boom mics, we'd like to keep them on the table. अपने अपने boom mics आप यहाँ पर भेज सकते हैं. जरूरत नहीं है? Okay, done. That's good. ये mic चाहिए?
No, we are getting audio. Audio is fine.
Yes, so we'll open the floor for questions. If anyone has a question. Great. मेरे सभी फोटोग्राफर दोस्तों से रिक्वेस्ट है, आप लोग थोड़ा बैठ जाइए, उनको भी उनका काम करिए. 2 minutes. Okay, so questions? Yes. Mics? सभी फोटोग्राफर दोस्तों से रिक्वेस्ट है, बैठ जाइए प्लीज. नीचे होकर फोटोज.
अनिल सर, मैं पूछता हूँ. अनिल सर मेरा सवाल आपसे है.
अनिल सर, एक सवाल.
सर, हिंदुस्तान में आज भी लड़कों को स्कूल भेजा जाता है, लड़कियों के साथ काफ़ी प्रॉब्लम्स होती है. उस पर आपका क्या कहना है? क्योंकि कोई बाप का गाँव के इंटीरियर्स इलाकों में नहीं चाहती कि उनकी लड़कियां पढ़ने जाएं, तो इस पर आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
बस यही कहूँगा कि जेंडर इक्वालिटी, दैट्स आई थिंक द इशू ऑफ द वर्ल्ड टुडे, एंड I think slowly and steadily we are reaching to that kind of situation where girls have to be given more importance than boys. This is what I feel, and girls need to be educated more. Obviously everybody has to be educated, but I think we should underline it that girls, that's the first thing every family member or everybody and this country and the nation and the politicians and the organizations and the schools and whoever, the industrialists, the entrepreneurs, whoever, see to it that the girls are educated, and that's the need of the hour. And I believe, matter of fact, in my life I always feel, and I say it very, very, that I genuinely feel that girls are much superior to men. And it's not, I'm saying it for effect, but that's the way I've been. Matter of fact, I've had more than boyfriends, I've had girlfriends, friends, very plutonic. And I got along with them and I learned a lot from them. They're intelligent, they're sensible, they can multitask. I think we've been very lucky, we men are very lucky that, we have, women and girls and, and otherwise this world would be completely incomplete. And if they are educated, it's good for us. It's good for all the men in the world. The girls have to be educated.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. I'm Udbhav. I'm from the Kids Press, youth से. And जो मुझे क्वेश्चन पूछना है कि आजकल आजकल स्कूल्स में सिर्फ हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, मैथ्स पढ़ाते हैं, तो स्कूल में स्किल्स के ऊपर भी वो होना चाहिए। स्किल्स जैसे मैं फिल्म मेकिंग करता हूँ अपने स्कूल में, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि और कैसे स्किल्स एम्पावर होने चाहिए स्कूल में?
Yeah, there's actually a very beautiful quote by Einstein. You know Einstein? So he was quite a genius. And he said, you cannot judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree. And it's true that, you know, different people have different skills. Not all of them. For example, as I said, I was very bad at maths, you know, and my skills were more in the creative side, you know, in arts and creative writing and acting. So I think, absolutely, I think it's very important to explore that in education, that we give options for kids to hone their skills and the talents that they do have.
Any more questions? Of course, you know, I think, you know, what Kalki, I just want to add that because I think skill, you know, you know, there are so many, like I feel sports, you know, in sports also you can make that into a profession. So if you have one of the, you know, that, you know, you can be a great swimmer, you can be a great, you know, sportsman in any field. And, you know, these are skills which have to be mastered. And if they are done, and if they have this kind of foundation in school, it really helps, you know, the students. So I think it's very, very important. And like we had carpentry in our school, we had so many things in our school. And all these kind of skills should be encouraged, I feel, you know. And of course, and these days the biggest profession is, I think, there should be cooking, you know. And they are very, very, you know, that's become a great profession, and people, children and youngsters, kids and girls are loving, you know. There are some, I've met some great entrepreneurs who have been chefs, who have become very successful all over the world, and have become multi-millionaires, you know, just by cooking, you know. And so I think that should be encouraged too. So I think skills is, I think, should be one of the most important subjects in a school, any kind of skill.
Right. Thank you, sir, for that. I am Siddharth. I'm also from the Kids Press. And I would like to ask you that one fond memory from your school which you think changed you, both of you.
One
Fond memory from your school which you think that changed you in a positive way.
No, I am not. Matter of fact, there is one memory which I have, which is kind of like a fear. I remember you know, I always wanted to be an actor, and you know, because I didn't, you know, I was not really focused on my academics. But I've never failed in my life. I've always passed. But I used to study at the last moment and still pass. Which is wrong, you know, you know, and something which I learned and which is a memory is I did an elocution competition. I won that elocution competition. I won the second prize, so I felt very, you know, I felt very, you know, happy, but somewhere I think, you know, something went, I got a little swollen head. And then I had a debate competition, inter-school debate competition. So in the school I won. And in the debate competition, I tried to learn it at the last moment. And when I went on the stage, I went blank, completely blank. And I was, you know, and that memory has had such an impact on me that till today I can't forget. I think I was in the 6th or 7th or 8th standard, I don't remember, I was so young. But that memory is not gone. And that really, really, it's not a fond memory, but it's a memory which really and that's you know, something which I can never forget. So after that, whatever I do, I try my best that I prepare. So I think, you know, that's what really I gained from that. So that's one of the memories which I have in my, you know, which I remember from school, that I completely went blank when I went on stage. I just didn't know what to say. Can you imagine? So frightening.
I still have that.
So frightening, you know?
I still have that problem. Yeah, no, for me, it's probably, we had a annual drama school competition. So that's where I first started getting into drama. So every year we would have like an inter-school. Many of the schools in Ooty and around Ooty would come together and perform plays. and have a competition and stuff. So for me, that was always something I really looked forward to, and I always saw it as a fun thing. I never realized that I was also educating myself for my career at the time. So yeah, it was great.
Thank you very much, Anil sir. Thank you very much, Kalki, for spending your time with all the children, for coming out and pledging your support to PNG Shiksha. We are really, really grateful for that.
Thank you so much.
We'd like to thank all of you. We'll have the one-on-one interviews, which are PR...